What's up, everybody? I wanted to do this video because I wanted to tell you about the Dripping Springs Songwriters Festival that takes place this weekend, October 16th through the 18th. It's in downtown Dripping Springs on Mercer Street. There's several venues, and we'll be playing at these venues that are, some of them are restaurants, some of them are bars, some of them are coffee shops. The way it works is in the daytime, Friday and Saturday into the evening, those shows are free. 35 feature songwriters. We're going to take turns at different venues. So I'll play a show at like 4 and then I'll finish at 5:30 and I'll have to walk over to the next venue. And you can follow your favorite artist or you can check out people you never heard before. And that's the cool thing about this. You have 2 days to do it. And each one of us is playing like 4 or 5 sets. And what will happen is you'll go to one of the venues and there'll be 3 or 4 of us on stage. And we'll just take turns playing one of our songs and maybe telling a little story about each one. And this featured songwriters, again, these shows are free, are from all over the world. There's 35 of us. I'm looking at the website here, so bear with me. People from Austin, Florida, several people from Nashville, San Antonio, Australia, New York, Iowa. And these people are all, in their own rights, very, very successful. Some of them are award-winning, and just from their own area, they're the top of the line, man. They're the cream of the crop. And just to give you an idea of how cool this festival is, some of these people came here last year, and for them to come back to Dripping Springs from wherever the hell they're from, that tells you something. It means a lot to them to make this trip because it's such a good festival. You're going to hear so much talent and you're going to find new people to follow as far as getting on their mailing lists and buying CDs. So again, those shows are free, which makes it cool in itself. I mean, if you're in Central Texas, it's not far from any place to drive to Mercer Street, and it's a cool place. There's good beer, good food, especially the tapas place, which I love. And come on out. And then the bonus is at night there's headlining shows that take place at the Mercer Street Dance Hall. And let me just bring my notes up here. I want to give you an idea of how much talent is at this thing. So these shows are not free, the ones that happen at night. However, let me tell you about some of these folks. Eliza Gilkison is playing. Drew Womack, who's written 9 top 10 hit songs. One for Kenny Chesney. He's collaborated with Peter Frampton, Tim McGraw, and Leanne Womack. Pam Rose, a Grammy nominee, who had songs recorded by Reba McEntire, Martina McBride, Restless Heart, Lee Greenwood, Crystal Gale, Patty Loveless, Peter Cetera. I think he was with Chicago, and he wrote a song on one of the Karate Kids, and Art Garfunkel. Scotty Emmerich, another Grammy nominee. He had a hit with Sawyer Brown, and he co-wrote with George Strait, Ronnie Millsap, and had a handful of number 1 hits. Number 1 with Toby Keith. J.D. Souther, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, but let me tell you about him. He co-wrote many Eagles hits, including Heartache Tonight and Don Henley's The Heart of the Matter, which is one of my favorites. He's co-written with James Taylor and the Dixie Chicks, among many others, another Grammy nominee. And then, and I didn't even write notes about him because there's only one thing I want to say. Alan Shamblin co-wrote Bonnie Raitt's I Can't Make You Love Me, which is one of the greatest songs of all time. It's been covered by numerous people, including Prince and George Michael. And that's all I have to say. I Can't Make You Love Me. So those happen at night. Those are not free, But the shows in the daytime with the 35 featured songwriters from all over the world are free. I hope to see you there. I wouldn't spend this time making this video if I didn't think it was a badass experience and that I really want you to experience it with me. So I hope to see you there. You can get my brand new CD while you're there. Peace.